Hello, besides making videos, I also write, and I have a blog besides this YouTube channel, and I recently moved my blog to a new location. And in doing so, I also improved the blog. Let me show you. Here's my current blog, wisdom.is-best.net. And I'm calling it Wisdom is Best after the URL that I'm using. And my previous blog is fortheloveofwisdom.blog.com. And blog.com is a website that gives away free blogs and has a great URL for a blogging website. But I've been having technical problems with this website. There would be days when the blog just wasn't available, and this wasn't the first time. It had happened before, though when it happened the last time, it was several days that it was not online, and that was very frustrating. So I decided to move to a new location. Here, my old blog would show articles on the main page, and it was a bit limited in what I could do with it. Here's the dashboard for it. See, I have no plugins here, and there's some things I can do with it, but not a whole lot. I mean, it does do some things for me, like allows me to let people has some features I like this here for sharing stuff. But let's move on to the other blog. Now, the new blog, I have excerpts showing instead of full articles on the front page, so you can more quickly see more of what I have, and you can read a bit about it and decide whether you want to go read it further. And I have more than this. This is just the front page here. And over in the dashboard, I have lots of things I didn't have with the old blog. This is because I moved from a free blogging site to a free website, and then I downloaded the WordPress software. So now I have a whole bunch of stuff I can use. I'm able to download plugins, and I've downloaded various plugins to use with the website. Here are some of them. Let's go over what some of these are here. Add meta tags. That seems to be useful. It, like the name says, it adds meta tags to my web pages. Most basically, it adds like description and title meta and keyword meta tags. I've also learned about something called Open Graph, which might be needed to get the right image onto Facebook or Reddit. I used Automatic Domain Changer when I converted the blog over to the new location. Better WordPress external links. This just lets me format external and internal links differently, though I've since learned another way to do it. Broken Link Checker, useful for checking broken links. Cool Tag Cloud gives me a different kind of tag cloud. Let's go down here. I went down too far. This is the Cool Tag Cloud. I like it because it's easier to distinguish one tag from another. Okay, disable emojis. I found that some of the Unicode characters, well, at least one Unicode character I was using, was being changed into an emoji, so I had to stop that. Featured image, it shows a featured image. I don't know if it's going to prove helpful for what I want, but anyway, there that is. Font resizer. I have added the ability to increase or decrease the font size. So here, decrease the font size. Here, I'll increase it. And I click in the middle, and I bring it back to where it was. Okay, Google XML sitemaps. That's just for search engine optimization. Inline spoilers. Okay, some of my articles are using inline spoilers to hide logic proofs. Let me show you an example here. Go to Introducing Conditional Proof. Okay, so here I have, say, I have a proof for you to do, and you can try to do it on your own, and then if you want to, you can click for the solution. So I thought that was helpful for these. Let's see, list category posts. Okay, this lists the posts in a particular category, so let me go up to the top, and I'm using that on this page here, all posts. So this gives a quick categorized rundown of every post on the website, on the blog. Optimized database after deleting revisions. Well, WordPress creates a new revision every time you revise it, and it stores it in the database, and this just cleans up the database. You may make the blog operate faster. PayPal donations. I have a button here for PayPal donations. If you want to give me money, you can go there and do it. Posts by tag. So that lets me show posts that are of the same tag. I have a widget that uses this. So I'm going to go to the widgets here. And in the first footer widget area, let's see, I have list category post. That's another plugin. Post by tag, here's an example. And I'm using this for related posts that share the same tag or share the same category. In this case, share the same tag. So, okay. And down here you see widget logic. That's a separate plugin, and that lets me control where this plugin is actually displayed. Okay, go back. And random post for widget. This lets me show some random posts. I use that on the front page. So let me go back there. And that's still not the front page. And here we are, and we have some random posts. So it'll help pull up posts that are not the most recent, but are still worth looking at. Okay, raw HTML. There are some times when I get double lines on a page, and putting raw shortcode tags around it can help with that. Related posts by taxonomy. Okay, that shows up at the bottom of a post. So let's go to a short one here. And here's an example of that plugin. Okay, shortcodes everywhere. I'm not sure I'm actually using that one. Simple follow me social button widget. Okay, so let's go up here. Scroll back down. And that's right here. I had to tweak this a bit to make it look good. I had to actually edit the CSS and the PHP to get the appropriate colors for these buttons and to get this into the correct font. So if you get this plugin, it's not going to look like this unless you do some work. Okay, simple links. Previously, WordPress allowed you to use links. Let's see if I have an example here. Okay, see, over on blog.com, I have a section for links, but when I got WordPress, WordPress software for my new website, it didn't have links. So I got the Simple Links plugin to take care of that. Simple Share Button Adder. So this lets me add share buttons. I'm putting these at the bottom of posts. This is where you can share a post. Social login. Normally when you log into WordPress, when you make comments on a WordPress site, you'll just enter your name and email address. But I have set it up so that instead of doing that, you would enter your login. And since I'm already logged in, you're not actually seeing that. So let me log out here. And now you see this, and you can log into one of these various accounts. We have Blogger, Facebook, Google, LiveJournal, Mail.ru, that's a Russian website, OpenID. So if you have an OpenID from various websites, you can enter that in to sign in. Reddit, what is this? Stack Exchange, I'm not familiar with that. WordPress.com. And that's a website that's a lot like blog.com, but it's more popular and probably more reliable. Yahoo and YouTube, of course, which is where you are, so you will be able to sign in here to post a comment. Let me sign in through YouTube. And oh, okay. So I'm signing in, and now I'm logged in as Fergus. And let me just log out. And get back in here. Okay, so let's see, I'm not using Super Socializer. It does some of the same things as Social Login. Tweet this. This is to set up tweetable excerpts of text on some of my posts. And let me find an example of that. Let's see, where have I done this? Maybe... I'm thinking Darwin's Dangerous Idea. Let's see. Okay, and here's an example of tweet this. And I've already tweeted this, so I'm not going to do it again. But see, it has an excerpt from the text, or here probably an abbreviated version of it, because you have to get under the 140 character limit. And it's actually less than that. It has to be 140 minus 22 because it's going to change the URL into a compressed short URL on Twitter. But it's actually going to show the full URL, which is nice, you know, in a tooltip. So it works like this. You tweet this, and then you see a text. You can change it if you like, and hit tweet. So I'm not going to do that again. Oh, let's see, what else? Widget logic, I already showed that to you. It lets me use various conditions to control where various widgets actually show up, which is nice. WordPress importer, I use that to import from blog.com. WP last modified, this shows the last modified date for a blog post. So, and it's showing up at the bottom. This one says last updated Friday, June 26, 2015. Okay, YouTube says there's a new version available. Okay, YouTube lets me lets me embed YouTube videos. So here's an example of an embedded YouTube video. And ZenCatch, I'm not running this right now. Well, I deactivated it. Well, I disabled it. It's not deactivated. But I should re-enable it sometime. What this does is it creates caches of the pages on the website so that if you're not logged in, it can show you the catch copy and it can make the blog operate faster. So those are the various plugins I have. Here's some various settings I have. It's expanded thanks to the plugins. So there you go. That's my new blog. I have various articles here. Let's go over. There's some autobiographical stuff. There's stuff on ethics, on happiness, on logic, on religion, on science, on the status of the blog itself, and there are various posts with videos in them. So come on by, take a look, and let me know what you think.